Duarte, and I want to show you what's happening right now. This American flag they just set up moments ago, draped for the procession that is going to be coming in around 10:40 this morning. That procession is going to start at the funeral home, and that's going to be where a lot of emergency vehicles and everybody is going to gather, and they are going to process about 10 minutes down the road here to the Living Word Church. The service is going to begin at 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can watch it here on YouTube and on Facebook. We will stream it live for you from the church. And in the parking lot this morning, there are several police officers and patrol units that have already been set up. Now, this is going to be a private service for the family. As far as who's allowed inside, there are going to be a few dignitaries, some police officers, of course, service members, and there's going to be family and friends. And then after this funeral service, they will have a private burial service as well. The family did gather yesterday for a visitation to have some alone time with Officer Andrew Duarte, and so today is just an opportunity for everybody who loved him and everybody who's learned about him in the past week to say a final goodbye and to thank him for the ultimate sacrifice that he has paid when he was protecting those innocent lives on Saturday at that UPMC shooting that took place. So this is here in Red Lion. This is where Andrew lived. He lived about 12 minutes away from his mother, Nancy. They saw each other often, at least once a week. And some funny stories to tell you about that this morning. I'm told that he was kind of competitive with her with their Fitbit. They both had Fitbits, and so they would check to see who could get the most steps in the day, and Nancy said she would just watch and he would always have more steps than her. So they had this great fun relationship together. I also got to sit down with his girlfriend, who tells me how great of a listener Officer Andrew Duarte was, how he would just pay detailed attention to everything that she said. And she said she gave him a kiss and a hug that morning as he rushed out the door. She said he would actually wake up about an hour early in the mornings just so he could cuddle her before he went to work. And the morning that he passed for his end of watch on Saturday, February 22nd, he was rushing out the door, said goodbye, gave her a kiss, and he actually sent her a photo around 10:41 that morning, a Snapchat photo of him in his police uniform with his West York Borough hat on. And he sent her a photo, and that was the last photo he would ever share with her. That was 5 minutes before we're told he went into the hospital before he was killed. And so behind me, you can see there's this marquee set up here honoring Officer Andrew Duarte. Our team has been covering this story nonstop since Saturday when we first heard about the hostage situation with those nurses and doctors on the ICU floor at UPMC Memorial. And we've been on the ground since covering this story for you and keeping you updated about what's going on. We've also talked with a lot of nurses and a lot of family members of those nurses about how they're recovering and how they're doing right now. So if you do want to watch the service today, again, that is going to be happening at 1 p.m. and we will live stream it here on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you have any memories that you want to share, you are more than welcome to do that. We do have coverage as well at noon today at the memorial, and we have been at the memorial every single day this week at CBS 21, just talking to people about what they remember about this officer. He was very honorable, he was punctual, he was safe. We're told that he wore a bulletproof vest anytime that he had his uniform on, even inside the police station. Multiple people told me that. His family and friends also told me that he was very funny and that he loved very well. The people that he cared about, he loved deeply, and that's something that they want people to remember. They also want people to remember just how courageous he was. He ran into the line of fire and he died doing what he loved, and his life was extremely purposeful. He was only 30 years old. He turned 30 on February 17th. And so obviously a very young officer and the only child to his mother and father. So they are certainly in our thoughts and prayers today as they say goodbye to their only son. We are going to continue to cover this. You can head to our website, cbs21.com. We have a lot of stories there that we have covered with family and friends and fellow officers. Officer Duarte worked with the Denver Police Department, where he served as a DUI enforcement officer. He graduated top of his class with that recognition, and he was very passionate about that and very skilled at that as well, I might add. And he grew up in California actually before moving to York County in 2022 to be closer to his mother and to his stepfather here. So I'm told by his girlfriend that his biological father is still in California, but of course they're going to be here today to say goodbye to Officer Andrew Duarte. We will keep you updated. There's a lot of information on our YouTube page and our Facebook page and on our website as we remember and say goodbye to this hero and as we celebrate his life. So for now, I'm going to turn it over to our staff back at the news station. But we will be out here live today at noon. And then we'll also have coverage live tonight at 5 o'clock as well, keeping you updated on everything that is happening. So as we say goodbye to a hero who has left a very strong legacy behind.